All right, Lindsay, my name's Braxton Higgins. I'm going to be your student PT today. I understand you're having some neck pain.
Yeah, real
Okay.
bad. Mm-hmm.
So, my objective today is to kind of educate you on how pain works, and hopefully, this can help a little bit.
Okay.
Is that okay? So, what do you what do you think of when you see this picture?
Ouch.
Yeah, doesn't look very
It's like
fun.
a hurt.
Yep. And pain is actually very useful to us. So even though it's very unpleasant when you step on a nail, it's very important to know about the nail that's in your foot. If your pant leg caught on fire, you'd want to know about that.
Right, definitely.
Um, so what pain is an interpretation by your brain. And so you're not actually experiencing pain on your foot when you step on a nail.
Mm-hmm.
It's your foot sending signals to your brain telling you that it's being damaged. And your brain, whether the signal is great enough, will interpret that as pain, and then you will experience pain, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it feels like it hurts there, it's your brain telling you that something is going on there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you had the MRI results that say that you've got degenerative disc disease.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm sure you're kind of nervous about that.
Worried, yeah, worried.
But what I want to explain to you is that pain is not always associated with damage. For example, if you took a random population of anyone out on the street, any random person,
mm-hmm.
I think a vast majority of them would have the same degenerative disc disease, and they have no idea about it. So that kind of explains that even though you do have that diagnosis, it doesn't mean that's what's causing your pain. I'm not saying it's not, but it doesn't have to contribute to the pain.
Okay.
What I think you probably are experiencing is something called central sensitization, and that example with the nail, after it heals, it's supposed to feel normal. It's not supposed to hurt anymore. So if you take a look at this graph right here, so this is where your normal sensation is on your foot,
mm-hmm.
and after you step on the nail, it's going to send a signal strong enough to cause pain. And so what happens, it's actually 1 out of 4 people experience this. When you step on the nail, you feel the pain,
mm-hmm.
and then as it heals, it's supposed to go back down to baseline level. But what happens in 1 in 4 people is it stays elevated, so it doesn't take as much stimulation to cause pain.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So that's why if I touch it, it hurts.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking exactly. And so another thing I want to touch on is the impact that stress can have on this kind of pain.
Mm-hmm.
So you get in this vicious cycle of you feel pain, so you get stressed, and which causes more pain because stress causes your body to be more sensitive.
Okay.
So the more stressed you are, the more sensitive your body's going to be, which causes more pain. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
okay.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. That can contribute to that. So, some external factors can cause that. So if you've got any life situations that you think might be causing you some excess stress, it would be very beneficial for you to getting help with that. We can find someone that can offer that kind of help if you're interested in that.
Yeah, because I have been really stressed, and I noticed that when I am, it starts to bother my neck real bad.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that, and then we can go from there. We can do some other testing and see what we can figure out.
Awesome.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Great.